All right, now how's that? That looks better. Let's get that be straighter. That might bounce a little bit. Let's see. All right, we're out of here. Hey, Bobby.
All right.
How do you look? Is that better looking?
Yeah, but it's much better.
Oh, okay. Now when you get to stop bouncing, I'll be all right. Oh boy. Who's that? Harlan. Hey, Harlan. Is that Harlan?
Yeah, that's heroin.
Good afternoon. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. But I ate at Subway, not Arby's. Okay, I'm gonna go quick. Hang on. All right, I didn't go too quick. All right, so I need to figure out a way to mount that to the mirror. That's what I need to do. I think I know how. Gotta slow down now. Yeah, put on a little more. I don't know if you notice the price of things when you go out to eat, Bobby, but they're getting crazy. But the interesting thing about it is no one's even complaining about it. They're still ordering the food, still buying the food, and paying for it. No big deal. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Pretty darn funny, if you ask me.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Coco.
What? Now, who's that in the background you got playing?
Oh, nothing that you need to worry about. It's like
Okay.
it's one of my radio friends from New York
Yeah.
in
Okay.
Yonkers.
Now that guy's turning left, I hope.
You know
I
where
saw his flash.
Yonkers is at?
Where what?
Yonkers, New York.
I know of it, but I don't know exactly where. But yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah. I think it's upstate New York, right? North?
Well, close to New York City. Last time I checked.
Oh, okay. So it's middle then. Okay. All right. Well, go now. You got the next one. People don't know how to drive, I don't think. All right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, man. You wish they'd fix this road.
Yeah, it's actually right at New York City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember hearing about it. I knew I couldn't remember where the location was.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, that don't sound good. You all right? This next week on Intermission Transmission, we're going to have a special guest on us, I think, if she can get the time to be with us. I did a reading for her Friday this week. So she liked what I did for her reading. So hopefully she said she'd want to do a reading for me. I always like to get readings in exchange for my readings that I get. That's awesome.
Oh, man.
What's going on?
Yeah, naturally I had to go. I had to go back. I had to go back to the store. You forgot something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you're supposed to chew the frog up when you eat frog. You know.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to swallow the frog whole.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to go to another store run.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Uh,
All right. Well, I'll be on here though. All right, good deal. Well, I hope he's all right though. Hopefully he'll get some cough drops or something. No, allergy season in some areas is terrible. A lot of people out enjoying a nice sunny day, and it's not too hot really. Under 85 degrees, 83 degrees car temperature. Outside car temperature is 83. Wyndham Country Club. We just passed by the Dynamite Park sign there. And that blue sky there in between the clouds looks really weird on my screen. Very cool color though. All right, and away we go. Bird, if you're stupid enough to fly into my car, then that's what you get. Smash. Hey, this car is pretty amazing though, man. It tells you when you're going off the line, when you're going out of your lane. It'll actually, with the sensor, it makes the wheel turn back to the lane. Never had a car like this before. Man, there's that house. About got that done. Gotta work on the grass yet. Maybe do a driveway. They're gonna put a driveway in. And you know what's interesting is the situation with Mitch McConnell. The reporter that was doing a news story had the same episode happen to her. Nothing's even said about that. Same condition. She just stops cold in her conversation and doesn't know what's going on. Maybe not as serious as what Mitch McConnell suffered, but still the same type of thing where you totally forget what you're talking about. Now, what I'm getting at with this whole thought process is what if this is more than what we think and it's outside of our normal parameters of understanding what we're dealing with? All right? Could even be evil, possibly. I don't know. But let's hope not. I'm hoping that maybe it's just some weird parallel planet thing that we have to deal with and just be aware that it's happening. I don't know if we can turn that off either. We can turn off that connection at all. I don't think we have that say so. This is some kind of thing that we, all of us, have agreed to at one point or another in our existence. And say hi to Mr. Rock. Hi, Mr. Rock. That's a rock in the middle of the lake there. And I've seen it before. It looks like a marker stone, something. Historical stone, maybe. Stay on your side of the road there, Mr. Biker. You're a biker. Or maybe you're just walking or something like that. Although you're supposed to be on this side of the road, actually walking towards traffic, according to the law. But what do I know about that? But anyway, see, when you're awake and it happens, then that's what I call interdimensional travel. You're not asleep. When you're asleep, then that's what I would call or refer to as transdimensional travel. And believe it or not, Bobby looked it up, and sure enough, that's a real term. And I was like, well, how did I get a hold of that term? And the term itself is dealing with quantum physics, which I have no clue what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not talking about quantum physics. I have no idea. And, I mean, I probably got more of an idea than I think I do, but anyway, in general sense, I don't have any clue as to what I'm talking about. We're talking about quantum physics. Physics is hard to know. Now we're talking about some kind of weird science crap that I don't know nothing about. I don't know anything about. And in any case, transdimensional travel happens when you're either asleep or you are in a meditative state. You put yourself at a level of consciousness to make that happen. So you become in a meditative state and you're working with your communication to your angels or spirit guide or whoever you have, whatever it is on your side. And mine is the Holy Spirit, or my angels, which I know 3 of the names of my angels. Huh. But anyway, beyond all that, that's what you're trying to communicate with, or who you're trying to communicate with. Now, you might get a whole lot of other communication along with all that. And that's when you have to be aware of who you're talking to. And see, Jesus said to the 12 apostles in the upper room after the resurrection, when he appeared to the 12 apostles in the upper room, of course, they were frightened. They're scared to death, so to speak. Because here's this thing. This ghost that all of a sudden appeared in the upper room, and then, of course, he's explaining to him that Jesus was explaining that it was him. And, of course, he told Doubting Thomas, who was the first one to get up out of his chair to make sure it was a real thing and not a ghost, right? And then Jesus tells them this. You need to test the spirits to know that they are from God. Why would he tell us that? If there are not two different kinds of spirits we need to deal with, right? And that's where I come to the conclusion that we are a spiritual being trying to figure out this human existence, not the other way around. We are a spiritual being trying to figure out the human existence. All right? And you don't have to agree with me if you don't want to. I'm fine with that, whatever you want to do. Not asking you to. Actually, I'd rather have you not agree with me, and then you can do the research, and if you come to the same conclusion, you can let me know that later. And I'm not trying to take anything away from God, anything away from the Bible. I'm not trying to say anything different. I'm showing you Bible scriptures that talk about spiritual awareness. Okay? And so, doing the spiritual research and trying to communicate. Now, there are some things that there might be a verse in the Bible says don't communicate with the dead. That could be a problem if we're doing that. And maybe we're not supposed to be communicating with the dead. But then again, if he has warned us not to, then that would mean that there are possibly loved ones that we are communicating with. And we don't know. But then again, it could be the fact that when we tried all this research stuff, it could actually open up a whole new can of worms that we don't know. So be careful in any kind of research that you're doing. And be ready to understand it, be aware of it, and try to grab a hold of what you're trying to learn. Don't just don't do what I do. Don't just ramble on about nothing. Really do some research though. And so when I thought of this phrase, transdimensional, hey Bob, look back. When I thought of this phrase, transdimensional travel, I don't know where that phrase came from, Bobby. I have no clue at all. That phrase just popped in my head one time. And I thought, that's what we do. Transdimensional travel, the one you looked up.
Oh.
And so that just popped into my head. And then I said, hey, that's what I do. That's what we all do when we sleep. We go somewhere. We travel. We might not remember it. Most of us won't. But then when something does pop into your memory, you think, man, where was I at last night? Where did I go? Of course, you're in your bed. When you're waking up, you're in your bed. You're coming to, and you're waking up in your bedroom, and you just think you had a dream. No, you went somewhere. You went somewhere. Now, I want to ask everyone here, and anyone that hears this comment later, have you ever been in a dream where you could hang on to a cup or a bottle, or you can open up a door and you have something in your hand?
All right.
Have you ever had that experience where you actually felt that you were really in that place? And if you have, then that's what I call transdimensional travel. Okay. And as your little writing pointed out, the one that you shared on the Skype chat, it talked about you have to reach a certain level of consciousness in order to attain that travel experience. Okay? Now it could be a dream state, it could be a meditative state, whatever. That is dead, people.
Rest in peace.
And so, you know, think about that when you dream. That's why I say write your dreams down. If you can remember any of it that's worth writing down, try to write some of it down and see what kind of story we come up with. And we might be all kind of surprised if we come up with a good story, you know.
Yeah.
Then we can get Bing AI, or we can get Google Assistant, or we can get Alexa or whoever. Don't answer Alexa. I'm just saying. Car's on Alexa, so you might try to answer. But yeah, so you can get any one of them to write you a story with what your dream is about. Now, wouldn't that be pretty cool?
Yeah. Something
Even
like
if you
that.
remembered, even if you remembered only like five words or something, you could use 5 words to describe your dream, and you'd be amazed at what kind of a story you can come up with just 5 words.
Yeah.
All right, well made it back home now. Had a long drive just for a sandwich, but now I got lunch.
What sandwich did you get?
My normal steak and cheese. I get a
Oh.
steak and cheese foot long, and I on wheat. Now watch this door open up. Now you see on the bottom of the door. You see where it's dented.
Mm-hmm.
When it opens up, it catches because it doesn't roll correctly. I'm gonna have to replace that door now eventually.
Yeah.
You can see how it kind of sticks when it's going up. It kind of stick right there, you know. I'm gonna replace that door now
Mm-hmm.
because those kids destroyed it when they rammed their toys and their bikes on the. I don't know why they gotta do that on my door. Anyway,
Yeah.
all right, quiet down. Car's telling me I'm too close. All right. That's better. All right. Well, oh yeah. Say hi, Mr. Alien. All right. There's the phone thing that happened. Okay.
All right.
Bobby, we'll switch now. No, yeah, it's cutting out right here. We'll see everybody on the next one. Bye for now.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.